or I'll invite our international trustee, Jonathan Varana, to bring welcome.
Hello, good evening. How are you, Caribbean Circle K? I just want to say what an absolute honor it is for me to be here with you all tonight. So my name is Jonathan Verano from the New Jersey District, and I have the absolute privilege of serving as your Circle K International Trustee for this year ahead, including alongside with your sister districts, which include Indiana, Louisiana, Mississippi, West Tennessee, and Wisconsin, Upper Michigan. So on behalf of Circle K International, congratulations on hosting your very first K-Fan rally. And I wish you all a joyous Jamaican Independence Day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, IT Johnny V. Now I'll invite the governor for the Key Club Caribbean Atlantic District, Dana Ford, to bring welcome.
Hi, good night, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I'm sorry my camera can't be on. I'm a little sick right now. But my name is Dana Ford. I'm the governor of the Caribbean Atlantic District of Key Club International, and it's my absolute honor to be here tonight. Not only on behalf of the Caribbean Atlantic District, but the Bahamas and Jamaica districts. We are so thankful for being invited tonight, and we're ready to have some fun. We treasure moments such as these working with our Kiwanis counterparts at Circle K. Despite what we've been through, it is important for us to push onwards. So on behalf of the entire CAD, Bahamas and Jamaica district, thank you for being here, and I'm so excited for our fun tonight.
Thank you very much, Governor Dana. Now, we have our very first entertainment piece from the district board. What we strived to do in this Jamaica Independence Day celebration is we tried to pay special homage to the respective categories or genres of arts in Jamaica. So we have poetry, we have storytelling, we have music, and we have dance. Now, can anybody guess which of those 4 categories is coming up first? I'm really excited. Anybody in the chat? Dance, no. Storytelling, dance, no. Let me tell you. So first up, we have our poetry piece. And this is entitled Dirty Tough by Louise Bennett.
Dirty Tough by Louise Bennett Corey. Sun a shine, but things are bright. Though pot a boil, bickle enough. River flood, but water scarce. Rain a fall, but dirty tough.
Things so bad that nowadays when you ask somebody how them do, them free to take it tell them back, so them not answer you. No care how much we they work for, hard time still in our short. We they fight, hard time a beat we, they might raise the wages, but.
£1 gone on power pay and we not feel no merriment. For £10 gone power food and £10 power rent. Saltfish gone up, mackerel gone up, pork and beef gone up, and when rice and butter ready, them just go on holiday.
Claw, boot, pen, and needle gone up. Ice, bread, taxes, the water rate gone up. Kerosene oil, gasoline gone up. And the pound devaluate.
The price of bread gone up so high that we have to agree if cut we eye palm bread and all done dumpling refugee.
And all them Marius Maddie, better go and live at this and all them there, better pass with me and left them to dumpling. Sun a shine and pot a boil, but things no bright, bickle enough. Rain a fall and river a flood, but water scarce and dirty tough.
And that, I tell you, was Dirty Tough by Louise Bennett Covey, or should I say, Group 1 of the District Board of the Caribbean District. Can I have a round of applause, please? All right, thank you. Now, it would not be a KFAM rally if we did not have participation from the various arms of the Kiwanis family. Now we're in our Kiwanian story time. Our Kiwanis counterparts, they're going to come on and they're going to tell us about their favorite Kiwanis family experience. And boy, I'm really excited for that. So first up, we're going to have LGD Kadeen. Is LGD Kadeen with us? Oh, no space. Oh Lord. Guys, I'm really sorry that we are having this issue at the time. Okay. All right. No worries. I will resolve it in just a minute. Just a quick minute once I get this sorted out. All right. All right, so it appears that none of our Kiwanians, none of our scheduled Kiwanians were able to join for our story time. Must apologize for that. In the meantime, are there any other Kiwanians who would like to come on and just share their favorite KFAM experience with the group?
All right, go.
Yes, Day.
All right. Well, as most of you know, I am a former CKI governor. And years ago, this goes back in the 1980s. And before becoming a governor, I was actually LG for the Paradise Division. And the district convention was held in Ottawa, in Canada, of course. And a number of us went up to Canada. And while we were there, the DA took myself, the governor at the time, and a couple of persons over for dinner. Now, it took us to this nice, fancy French restaurant. First time in my entire life, I was around 19 years old, 18, 19 years old at the time, went to this fancy French restaurant. And it was so fancy that they had a room that, normally go to restaurants, they bring bread, all right, for you to have, rolls or what have you to have with your meal. You could actually go into this room that was filled with bread. It was bread of all types. Anything that could make bread, it was inside that room. And anything that could make butter was also in that room. I've never seen so many bread and different types of butter in my entire life. Now, for those of you who know me, I have a weakness. I have a weakness for rice, and I have a weakness for bread. Now, some of you don't have those issues. I'm one of the few who have the issue with bread and rice. So we ordered this nice meal, fancy meal, but it takes a while to come. So we all went into the room as expected for you to help yourself, whatever bread or butter you want to go with it. And I had this crazy idea. I was extremely hungry. That day was a very long day and I was really hungry. And I sampled up bread with a nice fancy butter. It felt good. And all the bread was nice and warm. And I went back in, took another bread, whatever type of bread it was, whatever type of butter it was. The long and short of it, by the time I finished eating all those different breads with butter, when that meal came, I could not touch it. And of course, my DA at the time was livid because it was an expensive meal and I could not eat, not even a piece of the meat or anything that was there because I was so full with all this bread and butter. And for a while, back in those days, they call me bread and butter was because of that. And yeah, that was my experience. And I never forget it. I had fun ever since. Back over to you, girl.
Thank you, dear Leo. Now, guys, when you go, suppose to take a little piece of bread and a little piece of butter so that you don't get full before the meal comes. And you don't want to, be full before the meal gets there. The scrumptious meal. But thank you very much for that, dear Leo. Now I'm glad to say that one of our past Circle Cares and now charter president for the Kiwanis Club of Caribbean Emerging Leaders is here, and she's one of our storytellers. So President Shawnee, would you mind coming on just to tell us just a little bit about your KFAM experience?
Hi, good evening, Governor Kyle, and good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. Such a pleasure to be here again, not as a Circle Care, but still in the Kiwanis family. My KFAM story started when I was in Key Club in high school. And I used to go because, well, my friends used to go. But after doing a few service projects, I'd say that I developed a passion for service, just for helping people and for making a difference. And that journey continued to UE KPhil, where I was president at UE KPhil campus, Circle K. And then when I went to Jamaica for semester, I was also part of the Mona Circle K club. And now here I am in a charter club as charter president. I'd say my favorite memory of Circle K or Kiwanis in general is when I visited the International Convention for Key Club. I couldn't believe that there were so many like-minded young people who were so passionate for service and who were so passionate for giving back. And for me, that was really inspiring, and I'm really glad that I was able to attend. Over to you, Governor Kyle.
Thank you very much. You have holy titles, holy titles. I don't know which one to call you. Thank you very much, Charter President Shawnee, past Circle K Shawnee, past distinguished President Shawnee. There's a whole lot, guys. She's amazing.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
No problem, guys. That's my dear friend. So yes, let me see the participants list. Okay, so I'm still not seeing our individuals. I'm very, very sorry for the capacity limit. Guys, it was not intentional. Would any other Kiwanian like to share a story with the masses? Alrighty then, we don't want to take up a lot of time, but at the same time, we want to be able to have loads of fun. So let us move into our next segment. And then maybe we'll have a few Kiwanians who will drop in, or storytellers will drop in to tell us a few stories. Now I'll invite LG Trudean of the Palm Division, and also DCP Lisa from the Service Committee to lead our first game. LG Trudean?
I don't believe that LG Trudean is here at the moment, so I'll be leading it.
Okay, no problem.
All right. So what we'll be doing is we'll be giving everyone a word, and you basically have to try to come up with a song with that word in it, and it has to be a real song, released by an actual artist. Please. All right. So our first word is alive.
When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive.
All right, that's an actual song. All right, we love that. And for our Jamaicans, can we pick I would love to see you guys using reggae or dancehall in with celebration for our independence. So can we have another song with the word alive in it? Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, please.
All right. So we're asking for a dancehall or a reggae song with the word alive in it.
I'm alive.
I am buried alive. All right, that's actually a good song. All right, so our second word now is love.
What's the word?
Repeat the word, please.
One
The
love,
word. Wait, was
one
somebody speaking? Sorry.
heart.
What is the word?
Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright.
All right, the next word is camera. As in, click, click, photo taking camera. Yeah, camera. The word camera in it.
That's tough.
Come on, man. There's a song out there. I can think of one. All right, so we'll make you think on that one. The next word will be driver.
Driver, don't stop at all.
All right. The next word will be anthem.
Is it Barbados or the Trinidadian anthem?
No, man. As in, the word is anthem. You have to find a song with the word anthem in it. All right. See, that one is giving you trouble as well. The next one would be home, as in HOME.
Fly away home to Zion, fly away home. One bright morning when my work is over, I will fly away home. Good enough?
That's great, actually. All right. Our next word will be party.
Really? Coach? No, I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Come on, guys. I know that you can think of songs, dancehall and reggae songs with the word party.
Party done. Aye. Party done. Aye. Aye.
All right, guys, and that was our game. Thank you guys for those that participated. Love you guys. For those who couldn't think of anything, hope you guys can think of other words, other songs next time.
Thank you very much, DCP Lisa. I don't understand how President Janet is waltzing into our KFAM rally that just started and talking about the party is finished. The party is not done. Guys, it just started.
That's the word.
President Janet, please apologize.
All right, party starts.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Or she could have sung, "We're having a party."
Yes, there are many other songs, President Janet, but President Janet looked like she wanted to sleep, perhaps. So now I have our storytellers online. I'm going to share my screen so you can see them. I'm going to ask our president designate of the Kiwanis Club of Cave Hill and the KA to the University of the Cave Hill CKI Club, Rhea McCollin, to share with us her story. Let me just find her one quick minute.
Can you hear me, Go? Hi, good night, everyone. Well, I just want to say, first of all, that, I'm thrilled to be here at my first KFAM rally in many years. I joined Circle K in 1999, so that's about 22 years ago. And after leaving BCC, I went on to KFIL, and from KFIL, I spent a couple of years as part of the UTEC Circle K Club. So Gov asked me to speak for about 5 minutes about my most memorable experience in Circle K. But the truth is, I can't identify just one thing that is memorable. I feel as though the entire experience has been memorable. And for sure, Circle K has definitely shaped the person that I am today. So I'll tell you about my first major experience. That was the charter ceremony for the BCC Circle K Club, because I am a charter member also of that club. And for that ceremony, we had 4 Jamaicans in for that ceremony. So that was my first exposure to Circle Kers outside of Barbados. And immediately I felt overwhelmed, because that was I think the first opportunity that I really had to really understand and grasp, how big this organization is, because it's kind of hard when you come from a island with just 2 clubs to really understand just how international Circle K is. And at that time, we were struggling as a club. We literally had about 5 active members. Actually, I think for the actual ceremony, we actually ended up with more Jamaicans and definitely more Kiwanians than we actually had Circle Kers there. So it is definitely rewarding to see how that club has transitioned from where we started to where it is now. After that, I think my next big experience is my first trip to Jamaica. That was for convention. After I didn't go to the convention my first year of Circle K, that was my second year of Circle K. And it was awesome. So again, like I said, first time traveling to Jamaica. So immediately flying over, we went into Montego Bay, and I was shocked at the size of Jamaica. Because when you travel over Barbados, like you literally can see, and all the Eastern Caribbean islands, you literally can see the entire outline of the islands through the airplane window. And we were just shocked at the fact that we were flying over a Caribbean island, and all we were seeing is mountains and greenery, On that flight, we also picked up the Antiguans, and there were St. Lucians on the flight, and when we landed at Montego Bay, we met up with the Bahamians, and that year there were about 40 Bahamians, and convention was at Jamaica Grand, and it was awesome and amazing, and it did not disappoint. So at that point, I knew there was going to be no turning back. I knew Circle K and Kiwanis was going to be it for the rest of my life, and so said, so done. This is, like I said, 22 years later. When I returned back to Barbados, I went straight back into Kiwanis for a couple of years. I did come up for a little while because I felt as though I needed to focus on, my career and my family. So I only came back in November, and it was a request to be the Kiwanis advisor for Circle K. And because I feel as though this organization has done so much for me, there was absolutely no way that I could have a request to be KA for UE's club, and I didn't follow through. So that got me back here, and then lo and behold, I got a request to run for president for this year, and that's where I am, because I felt that too many good people asked me to do this task and they just couldn't say no. But I'll tell you this much. As much as I felt I could have moved on from Kiwanis, I couldn't. The last 7 months have been so fulfilling, and especially because my love is Circle K. So being back and working with the UE Club, working with International Trustee Chelsea, and now President Courtney, I feel as though something has been missing for those years that I've been out of Kiwanis. So for all of those of you who are still in the sponsored use programs, when you go out there, and you feel as though you're missing something, this is what it is. And you're gonna find yourself back home. Right? Our job as Kiwanians is to shape you and make you the ideal Kiwanians, really. Right? We shouldn't have a problem with sourcing members, because you are our member pool. All right, so that's it, Gov. Thank you.
Thank you very much, K Area. Trying to manipulate both meet platforms. Thank you very much, very, very, very much. And
welcome.
We have CKI trainer. We have Jenna Paris with us. Hi, that's another one of our storytellers, guys. And she's going to tell us also one of her favorite or one of her most memorable CKI experiences.
Hi, good night, everyone. I must apologize. The day went a little longer, so I'm still on the road, so excuse me a bit. I'm very happy to be joining you in this session today. It was interesting to hear K.A. Rhea talk, because she and I joined, well, she joined a little before me, but we shared many experiences together. And I don't know, when she asked me to think about, one of my most memorable experiences, for me, there were so many experiences that just stood out for me in Kiwanis. From being a part of the team when we had our first Kiwanis president from Jamaica, Rupert Welch, being a part of that team and canvassing, that was awesome to see that we could have somebody from the Caribbean, reach that level and be able to have that experience and to share in that. That was awesome. I also remember various Circle K conventions, because very much like Korea, I enjoy Kiwanis. I love Kiwanis, but my heart is really with Circle K. And what my fondest memories came from many district conventions that we had. It was the camaraderie, the fact that, you didn't know a lot of these people by name. It was just a case that you were in Circle K and they took you on like you were family. There was never a question. There was never a query about, I remember I stayed, same international president, Rupert Welch, like I had a drawer in his house, because we used to travel to Jamaica so often for various Kiwanis events, because, as I said, it was like we were family. So there were times when we would have gone all over Jamaica doing projects. We would have visited other countries to lend assistance. I'm even here reflecting now on our Kiwanis one the one-day projects that we would do leading up to district convention. I mean, the whole Circle K experience for me is just one that I think, more young, I'm hoping that more young people can share, because it is unlike anything else that you would experience. It is not just the organization, it's the people you meet, it's the training, the opportunities, the things you learn. It is a whole experience that prepares you for life, So my memorable experience is just joining the organization and just being a part of the Circle K family, and just being involved in everything that happens, from my experiences of being a trainer to various district offices, to various club officers, offices that I would have held. I would have done it all, from local to regional. I've never been on the international level, but, district level, the whole thing was just a memorable experience. It's one of those things that, yeah, when people ask me one of the things that I'm very happy or proud of, or, something I would go back and do again without thinking about it twice, would definitely be my Circle K experience. So, I'm really happy to be here to share with you tonight and over the weekend for the rest of the training. And I thank you very much for this opportunity to share with you.
Thank you very, very much, Ms. Paris. It was lovely to hear from you. Guys, we have another storyteller. Can you imagine that? We have LGD Katie from Division 25 here there in Jamaica. Please make her welcome.
Oops. Thank you, Governor Kyle. So I didn't start off as being part of a Circle K. I jumped right into the adult club. And I think that one of the most memorable moments for me was my installation. At that time, family members came. It was really a big deal, being part of this movement that could bring about this change in the world and in your community. So that for me was a really important and special time for me. But I must tell you that one of the things that I really, really love, it's not just a definitive moment, but what I love about Kiwanis itself, the organization itself, is the enduring friendships. So you, the friends that you make at your immediate club, and when you go further afield and you wear your pin, so you meet somebody else at the airport. I mean, you get swift passage sometimes at the bank just because you have on your pin, and that makes a great difference. What I really love with Kiwanis and my K family, our family, is interclubbing. And pre-COVID, when we could travel great distances to visit other clubs, and we'd all carpool and we'd go somewhere else and we'd meet other people, and those friendships would stick. And from those friendships, we develop great networking. So I can talk to somebody from another division that I met at an interclubbing or a convention or so, and they can put me in touch with somebody else who can help us to achieve a goal that we have. And I think that enduring friendships, that networking, that camaraderie really makes our family very efficient. One of the things that I like about the K family and my club, I'm a member of 2 clubs, and I've learned and grown so much from both clubs because they're very different. So one is the Kiwanis Club of Providence, Montego Bay, and the other one is the Kiwanis Club of Ramble, Hanover. Providence, Montego Bay is an urban club, and Ramble Hanover is a country club situated in rural Jamaica. And the dynamics are so very different. But what happens is that you learn so much about people and relationships and how to become flexible and how to adjust. So it's teaching you some great life skills. So in addition to forming those enduring friendships, in addition to the great interclubbing experiences and you knowing places near and far in Jamaica and abroad, you become more efficient at what you do because you have those networking connections. Kiwanis for me helps to is still helping to develop my leadership skills, how I hone those skills and put them together so that we achieve our goals. One of the things about Kiwanis is that when you go about focusing on loving and sharing your key, people are watching you. So the furthest thing from my mind was becoming lieutenant governor. When I say the furthest thing was the furthest thing, but people are watching you, watching how you do and what, and then they said, I think you should do, and you get a chance to use those skills. Some of them are dormant, some of them are dominant skills. And the whole business of sharing your key wherever you are, in whatever position you are, is important. And I think the K family allows us to learn and grow, allows us to become our better selves. And I think one of the things that I really love about Kiwanis and this family is I get a real life running time, almost running commentary of being able to make this world a better place, being able to transform lives. And I think that is one of the most fulfilling things that Kiwanis has done and continues to do for me. I really, really love this family. And for me, Kiwanis is a safe space. So, I look at what I am about, what I want to do, the goals that I wish to set. And in that space, I can smile and be happy. And I'm making a positive contribution to the world. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, LGD Katie, and thank you very much. All right. So we have our next entertainment piece, right? And this piece is from the dance group. No. Ready? If I sometimes it's sad and lonely sitting here by myself. So if you're ready for the next entertainment piece, let me just see you spam the chat, you blast the chat with ready, you put up confetti on the screen, use the reactions, whatever it is. Use them all up. All right. Okay, so here we go.
Like the next year. Like the next year. Hey, look at me Jamaica are the big dealer, everything else are small fries or side order.
Me the butter pass through your soul to get ball in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey.
Pull it up, selector. Next.
Give them a run, we and the girls that have fun. Both, give them a run, give them a run, give them a run, we and the girls that have fun. I've seen now dance before, yes, but I've never seen no dance like this. Willy bombs, everybody feel do the willy bombs. Willy bombs, everybody feel do the willy bombs.
My glad I come out, come see this. Nah, like, I fear it's just going to sit me never there, so I'm just choke.
Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing these for the first time and they're hilarious. So ladies and gentlemen, just to give you a rundown of who that was in order. That's our district bulletin editor, Rhoda SCN. Then we had international trustee, Chelsea Jordan, and last but not least, our DCP of Public Relations, Zachariah Downs. So you see we have, replay. We have a replay. Must do it again? We must play it again? Okay, all right. Let's go.
Recognize fear. Recognize fear. You're looking at Jamaica are the big dealer. Everything else are small fries or side order.
Me the butter pass through your soul to get ball in a life, man. Me have to thank God for the journey.
Pull it up, selector. Next. Give them a run, we and the girls that have fun. Both. Give them a run. Give them a run. Give them a run, we and the girls that have fun. I've seen no dance before. Yeah, but I've never seen no dance like this. Do the bounce, do the bounce. Everybody feel do the willy bounce. Do the bounce, willy bounce. Everybody feel do the willy bounce.
My glad I come out, come see this. Nah, like, I bet it's just going to sit me never there, so I'm going to just choke.
Lord, no, I was not ready. Those are my friends, guys. You will not laugh at them. Okay. So now we have our next game. We have our scavenger hunt. And now I'm going to invite committee member from the KFR, Kiwanis Family Relations and Interclubbing Committee, Abner Farquhar, to lead this exercise. CP Abner, are you with us? Oh, he's rejoining. Apologies.
Good night. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good night, everyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes, CP, we can hear you.
All right. So, welcome to our first games event. Allow me to share my screen. Okay, so for our first event this evening, we'll be playing scavenger hunt. Now, as you can see on the screen, let me zoom in a little bit. There's 3 sections. There's easy, medium, and there's a hard section where you would have to decipher the riddles to guess what item it is. So how we will be playing it this evening, you'll be separated in breakout rooms. I think there'll be about 5 breakout rooms, and you will have a member from the district board accompanying you in your district, in your breakout room. So how it will work, the district member will be taking screenshots of the items that you find. So you'll be working together with everyone that's in your breakout rooms to find all the items on this list. And whoever finds all the items first will need to come back to the main room and they'll be the winner. They'll just show us the items that they have and they will win this event. Everyone understood how this session will go?
Yeah.
Could you repeat that? So I'm not sure if the breakout rooms are created. Okay. So yes, so you'll be given 15 minutes to find all the items and be back. And the person who found, the group that finds all the items will be the winner.
CP Abner, would you mind zooming in just a little bit on the list, please?
No problem. This is better?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay.
CP Abner, would you mind just sharing your screen a little bit so that everyone can have another screenshot or everyone can have another look at the list? Thank you.
Verizon launched the first 5G network, and now we want to be the first to give everyone the joy.
Skanking, grooving under pressure. Yeah, skanking, grooving. Under the pressures of a life and it tough. No stay down, mama, time pick it up. No bother with the down, full style, strictly up, full vibes. Now pick it up when the bills, them, the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Yeah. Like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet, everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet, everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet, yeah. Skanking sweet, for every pain yeah. For every trouble there's a harmony that brings everything together. So make us sing together. And who say life no order? And every man got this struggle. I beg you to help me, Lord. And let me overcome my struggles. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yeah. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel like free. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yeah. Skanking sweet. We skank it till our morning come. Until the day when my troubles are gone. Hallelujah. We're grooving in our job.
Love that. So guys, that was Skanking Sweet by Chronix. I'll now invite CP Abner again to come to tell us who won the scavenger hunt. I'm pretty sure it was my group, but you know, I don't want to blow my own trumpet. But CP Abner, you can come on and tell us who won the scavenger hunt.
Well, I must say, it was pretty well done. I like the participation from every group, but there was one group who submitted all their items quickly, and it was just exceptional. So I would like to say the winner of tonight's scavenger hunt is the group with DCP Ariana. Yes,
No.
yes.
That's my group.
Stop the count. Stop the
That's
Yeah,
my group.
that's my group.
Yes,
That is my
That's
group.
my group.
Woo!
No.
And through this group as well, of course.
Well, you guys get
I mean, you guys have an Olympian on the team, so you know we have to win.
but even if he said
Wow.
DC
My group had
Jerome, we don't have a
everything.
DC Ariana. So but yes,
Olympian?
Yeah.
Yes, sure, brother, one day?
Yes.
Me never see you on my TV.
all
My
right,
group had
guys.
everything.
Thank you so much for participating in a
You were
scavenger
slow.
hunt. Pardon?
No, that was too DP, Judith. Your group had everything, but your group was slow.
No, we're not slow because I have had everything right in arm's reach. Goodbye.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for participating in our scavenger hunt. Now, I would like to invite, as I said initially, when it just started, we can't have a K-Fam rally without participation from the Kiwanis family. So now I'm going to invite the lovely ladies from the Harrison Key Club in Barbados to come with their piece or their activity for the K-Fam rally.
Can get a chance to win Samsung product.
DCP Ariana, I realize that you're laughing a lot. Is everything okay? Okay. Is any representative from the Harrison College Key Club here?
Yes, he is here, is a boy.
Oh, my apologies. My apologies.
Okay, good night, everyone. My name is Distinguished Governor Josh, and I'm basically just going to be playing a game. We're going to be playing basically Pictionary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the link in the chat. And what you need to do when you press it, you're going to put in your nickname. The password is KFAM. And you have to press ready. So make sure you press ready or you won't be able to start. So I'm gonna give everybody about a minute to press the link, type in the nickname, and so that we can begin. So don't forget when you enter to press ready. So everyone, this is going to be our last 3 rounds. And then we'll just announce the winners. Okay, so 88 Kishman is going to be our last round. Okay, great. So that is the end of the game, and we can begin to come. Oh crap! We can begin to come out, but I can definitely start announcing the winners. So I think in 3rd position we have President Jerry. In 2nd position we have Bree, and winning our game tonight we have Dirkio. So congratulations, Dirkio, President Jerry, and Bree. Thanks for coming to this game, everyone. Over to you, Governor Carl.
Thank you very, very much, distinguished Governor Joshua Desir. Okay, so guys, I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to hop on back over to our secondary platform, and we're going to hear from President Kingsley, another storyteller, President Kingsley, about his KFAM experience. Hi, Pres.
Good, I guess it's evening or night, depending on where you are. Governor Kyle, other members of the district leadership, distinguished K family leaders, K family members, all good evening. I don't know much about being a storyteller, but I saw an invitation through LG Colleen of the Kiwanis Division 25 ECNC coming out from the governor about members of the K family sharing their experience. And so I say, why not take this opportunity? So the governor has allotted me 3 to 5 minutes. So let me use it as best as I possibly can. And so my K family experience dates back to, I think now maybe the last 28 years. And so certainly that can't be captured in 3 to 5 minutes. But I've decided this evening to share with you a few things. And some of the themes that have characterized my experience in K family. And those would include service, leadership, friendship, family. And certainly I have told the story many times how my life has been changed as a result of my Key Club experience. And so up until fifth form in high school, I wasn't involved in anything. I considered myself at that time to be an introvert. So I wasn't involved in sports, wasn't involved in clubs and society until I found Key Club or Key Club found me, whichever it was. And so when I joined Key Club, I was drawn to the opportunity that I had through Key Club to serve my school community and to serve the broader community. And so I took that opportunity. I had a chance through Key Club to develop myself as a leader. It was the first time I would stand in front of anybody to give a speech about anything that happened through Key Club. I remember distinctly having just been in Key Club for less than a year. My then faculty advisor, Captain Michael Bennett, said they wanted somebody from KC at the time to run for Key Club Lieutenant Governor. And he wanted me to do it. And I said, I don't know anything about Key Club. I can't stand up in front of people and talk and do all of that. And he pledged the support of himself and the club. And I decided to take on the challenge. And I remember a rally just like this. The only difference is that this rally is virtual. A Key Club rally in 1995 at Dunwoon Park Technical High School in front of a few hundred students. I was the first big speaking engagement for me. And I said it was probably the most terrifying time of my life. But I decided that I was going to tap into what I found to be the most important thing for me in Key Club, which was service and that opportunity to make a difference in people's lives. And so I stood up and I spoke about that. And at the end of the day, I came out of it as a lieutenant governor at the time. And my K family experience has continued to this day. In my mid-40s, I now have the opportunity to lead an online club, another new experience for me. I am the president of the Kiwanis Club of Outermany, Western Jamaica, which was chartered on January 20th this year. And we are 30 strong in membership, and it is providing me a wonderful opportunity to lead in a dynamic environment with the pandemic and with all the changes. But what has kept me going and what has continued to be the highlight of my K family experience is that connection to service. I still remember maybe one of our most outstanding projects at Kingston College, which was our Christmas morning breakfast for the boys at the Jamaica Christian Boys Home on Oxford Road. So on a Christmas morning where everybody would get up, you go to church, you have family breakfast. What we did is that we were cooking from the night before and prepping and preparing breakfast for the boys. And over 20 years later, that project still stood out to me because it demonstrates the sacrifice that we make as K family members all the time. So the service is not about us, it was about what we do for others. And a lot of time what we do for others come at personal sacrifice to ourselves and to our loved ones and to our connections. And so I just want to share that today, that if you're connected in the K family because you want to serve, then the opportunity to grow and to continue to serve for the rest of your life is a wonderful experience that I don't think any other organization offers you, from the primary level right through to the grave, literally. So thank you for the opportunity, Governor Kyle, to share. And I look forward to all our Key Clubbers, all our Builders Clubbers, all our Circle Kers transitioning when they become adults or working adults into the Kiwanis family. Thank you so much for the opportunity to share.
Thank you very much, President Kingsley. The honor is mine. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your story with us. Now, from one story into another story. I'm very excited. It is story time again. And many of us growing up in the Caribbean or even in Jamaica, we know Brother Anansi. Now, for those of us who are not from the Caribbean, Brother Anansi, as he's called, or Daddy Longlegs, is a spider that is ingrained in the Caribbean history and Jamaican history as a story. He was a trickster. And now we have our divisional coordinators, all 4 divisional coordinators from the Caribbean district of CKI. I forgot the word a while ago. Just giving us a little story about Anansi. So if you're ready, unmute your mic, me please, and just say ready. Ready?
Ready.
Ready. Ready.
All right, cool. Let's go. This one look pretty. Would you look at that? Okay, let's go.
Anansi and the turtle. Once there lived a greedy spider called Anansi. He didn't like to share any of his things with anyone. One day, Anansi went down to his farm and found some lovely yams, and he cooked them to perfection. The yams smelled so delicious, it made Anansi's belly growl. But he managed to burn his belly a little bit and hold on until lunchtime.
Just as he sat down to eat his delicious meal, he heard a knock at the door. Anansi was irritated. He opened the door hurriedly. It was a turtle standing at the door. He was traveling for a very long time, and he looked very tired and hungry.
Hello, Nancy. What are you cooking? Can smell something really delicious.
You know, so I just cook some yam dough with some chicken.
How can I please stay for lunch? I am hungry and tired of all this traveling.
Anansi was not willing to share his food with the turtle, but it was a custom in the country to share food with visitors who came during lunch or dinner hours. So Anansi could not refuse. Nevertheless, he was determined not to share his delicious yams with the turtle.
Alright, you can have a seat and eat up some of my food on my own here.
They both sat down and was ready to eat. Turtle was ready to dig in, and then Anansi suddenly stopped him.
You know, say if you wash your hand them before you eat, brother. Wash your hand them and come back and eat the food, brother, before the food get cold.
Turtle looked at his hands and saw that they were full of dirt. After all, he had been walking for a very long time. So he went to the nearby river to wash his hands and then returned.
Anansi had already started his meal.
On a different level still, you know, the yam them I get cold enough, so I start eat my food already, you know. So you have to just hurry up the way you're doing forward, please.
When Turtle returned and reached for his meal, Anansi stopped him again, using the same reason. Poor Turtle looked at his hands and saw that once again they were dirty, because he had walked back from the river to the house. So he went back to the river once again to wash his hands.
So the turtle was very hungry and tired by now, but he still went back to the river to wash his hands. This time he was determined not to let his hands get dirty. He was careful and walked only on the grass to keep his hands clean. But by he reached the table, Anansi had already finished all the food except for a morsel that was spared for the turtle. The turtle was angry and humiliated.
Yeah, so thank you for the lovely lunch. But Ewa, how about you follow my place for some lunch someday?
The turtle then left. A few days had passed and Anansi started thinking about the turtle's invitation. He was tempted to go for a scrumptious meal at the turtle's place. After all, he knew that Turtle was a very good cook.
One day he went at the bank of the river which the turtle had his house and stood there at dinner time. The turtle saw him and said,
Nancy, there. Thanks for coming. Forward some dinner with me.
Good, you know. But it was a long time, you know.
Turtle invited Anansi into his house, which was underwater.
Nancy could not wait any longer and quickly dived into the water. But alas, he was too light and could not swim deep into the water. Meanwhile, the turtle was ready with the delicious spread.
And Nancy tried everything possible to go under the river. A running jump, a belly flop, a high dive, but he couldn't go beneath the water surface.
And Nancy started thinking hard and finally decided to pick up some rocks and put them in the pockets of his jacket. His plan was successful, and this time Anansi reached straight to the turtle's house after diving underwater.
And Nancy was impressed to see the delicious spread that Turtle had prepared. When he sat down and was ready to dig in, Turtle stopped him.
Yeah, bro, Nancy. You see the jacket thing there? You can't eat it and touch the food at the same time. So, here what you have to do. You have to take off the jacket. You see?
And Nancy saw that even the turtle was not wearing his jacket. And Nancy removed his jacket, which was full of rocks and pebbles, and within no time, he went rushing up to the surface of the water. And Nancy could see the turtle slowly consuming the lovely meal. And Nancy felt sad and slowly climbed out of the water.
Moral of the story: never try to outsmart someone. You may find that you yourself are outsmarted.
You are muted, can't hear you.
Sorry about that. You just always have to practice what you're going to say before you unmute your mic and say it, just in case you make any mistakes. Just so you can keep the flow of the meeting going. But round of applause for the divisional coordinators, please, and that wonderful story about Anansi and Turtle. All right, next up we have another group activity. Now this group activity is very interesting and I'm actually very excited. We're going to see if we can escape escape room, right? So I'm going to invite committee member of the KFAM, or the Kiwanis Family Relations and Interclubbing Committee, Quiana Charles, to lead us in our escape room challenge.
Good night, everybody. So, welcome to our Jamaican themed escape room. Tonight, each and every one of you will become little thieves. So, we will be stealing an item and we'll have to escape the room. Each of you will be placed into breakout rooms with your DCP as your head, and the DCP will share their screen to allow you to see the riddles and the clues to help you escape the room. You will all pick a team name and aid each other to help escape. At the end, you will submit and you will return back to the meeting. The first to submit will be the winner.
All right, I'm just going to open, you're going to be in your same breakout rooms, guys. So I'm just going to open them now, and then you can hop in.
Can't hear. He's muted.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm, balancing both Meet platforms. So I'm talking, but I'm talking to the persons on the Google Meet platform. So apologies.
Okay, apology accepted.
LG Trudy, and you look guilty. You look like you stole a book.
Don't know if I stole it, but a few things from the library.
Okay. Alrighty.
Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you no leave people business? I said fill people business. Good God, I tell you about. Now see nigga, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you no allow people business? Leave people business alone. Leave people business alone. Oh God. And I say one time people them used to say one sweet nanny goat and go run in belly. So when we touching at the street, nobody see we. Country feel with things and I tell people say you give it. Ooh, them can't looking at my face again. When one police come running at my place again. So right I know me as I could score. Who know do it already now go make no do it no more, Mister. Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you no leave people business? I said fill people business. Good God, I tell you about. Now see nigga, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you not allow people business? Leave people business alone. Leave people business alone. Oh God, y'all show them chatty, me can't live in peace. Them see me with down and run, gon' tell my Denise. Them a chit chat upon my name, them a yip yap. Oh God, see the hypocrites, them a galang day. You hear them out before you see them. A real talk can make me can't sit die and day. She left me cause she listen to them. When them a chit chat, pa me name, them a yip yap. Oh Lord, it's like them wow with the bus chat. Really give them something for them stop chat. This is a warning to you. Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you no leave people business? I said fill people business. Good God, I tell you about. Now see nigga, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you not allow people business? Leave people business alone. Leave people business alone. Oh God. And I say one time people them used to say one sweet nanny goat and go run in belly. So when we touching at the street, nobody see we. Country feel with things and I tell people say you give it. Ooh, them can't looking at my face again. When one police come running at my place again. So right I know me as I could score. Who know do it already now go make no do it no more, Mister. Chatty chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you no leave people business? I said fill people business. Good God, I tell you about. Now see nigga, nose in nearby your place one fix up. Why you not allow people business? Leave people business alone. Leave people business alone. Oh God, y'all show them chatty, me can't live in.
Okay, so that was Leave People Business Alone by Romaine Virgo and Christopher Martin, two young men, very prominent young men. All right, so question. This is a pop quiz question. Which popular talent competition in Jamaica were those two on?
Digital Rising
Digital Rising Star.
Rising Stars.
He's a rising star.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so for those of you that are not from Jamaica, Jamaica has a talent show called Digital's Rising Stars. So this is for everybody from all walks of life in Jamaica to just come together and sing and see who can win at the end of the competition. And
Not singing alone?
Pardon?
Not singing alone. We have Orlando, who the saxophonist.
Musicians, artists, whatever it may be, dancers. Oh no, we have dancing dynamite for that. But just come together to showcase talent, and at the end we have a winner. And these two young men, Romain Virgo and Christopher Martin, were winners in their respective years. So that was a very, good achievement. Now, I would have mentioned at the start of the rally that we'll be having various performances by the district board. Now, this particular group, Group 3, was assigned old school dancehall. So scrolling through Instagram today, I saw that Buju Banton is going to make an appearance. Bounty Killer is going to make an appearance. Elephant Man is going to make an appearance. And Lady Saw has been risen and transformed back to dancehall. So
backslide.
Yes.
She just took a day off. Sister Marianne took a day off. That's what happened.
Yes, she took a day off. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have our next, piece, or next piece. And this is old school dance hall. Oh. Okay, here we go. Hold on, let me just.
Introducing the one and only Gargamel.
Strangest feeling I'm feeling, but I know we will always believe in. Though you may think my faith is in vain, he'll shine up each of Rastafari's name.
Is a young man that is known for his song Heads High and Break It Down. Give it up for Mr. Vegas.
Now I'm easy. No. Big up man like those wheels. Shaggy. Me and me brethren, them a sit down on the corner. Light up the fire and a wild green banana. Later we have to go igloo out of Elsa. Make a little stop by me girlfriend Lana. Long time no see her, a long time me wanna. Players of the music na the side that I be my no. I feel like jamming to the reggae beat. Bubble up your body, just move your feet. I feel like jamming to the sweet vibration. Boy, sweet Jamaica. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Raise it to the sky and let me see your hand. If you love Jamaica, let me see your hand. Loud up, sweet Jamaica.
Well, this lady needs no special introduction. She is the queen of dance hall. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Lady Saw.
Whatever. I wonder where some gyal a study round here. See them argue over man where them a share. See don't a worry about where next gyal a wear. And us say they need fi do them here. Do you hear? The kind of life we see them living round here. Sometimes it's sorry for this just where them a be. But hot gyal from your conscience clear. See now when you load make me man a the least. Me drive them like Jeep. Walk them till me ready now. Isn't that neat? Man a weep, come me have them wicked smile. We are nowhere, me no idiot lily. Me have houses, cars and Cuban cigars. Me get date with lawyers and big movie stars. Me guy in a column just want me and him par. Me say easy, now that you a take it too far. Man a the coming of God, not the coming of man. Worry if he make me say myself and I'm the chosen one. Me no worry about y'all who a look me husband. Oh, me worry over man, you're wrong. Excess baggage me no carry. So tell a gal about me, she not fi worry. If I me fi take a man for your name, go mention that the day now go come, gal, me sorry.
Mad sick, Ed not good. Let him chew, let him chew, let him chew. Give it up for Elephant Man.
Hey, Bob, it's a bird. No, it's a plane. Hell yeah, it's a plane. It's Elephant Man.
Yep.
To go again.
Dance all night again. John Walker, Kiva, Stacy. People smile again. Sunday can the dance all fraternity. Do what you feel like. Yep. Listen. Everybody jump in the people. Who the ready dance up? Get on the dance now. Dancing at Jamaica, Miguel name. Please the people of England are friends. Immigration, I call out your name. So make your friend get up. Signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. Signal the plane. Make we signal the plane. So make your friend get up. Signal the plane. Good. From you know you in your own suit. Lava lava show them the parachute. 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 Everybody feel you do the parachute. Good. You drop on the ground, then you do your thing. Boom. Hey, John, show them the chaplain. Yeah.
Subscription, man.
You want them on?
Them. You get that drink. Yeah, I want to the subscription, man. For the human too. Tune in for the human too.
Jamaica, give up in the dance and fraternity. John and Morgan, get at the dance at Monday. Turn every dance a classroom. John with the road, a Bogle with the.
Woo! That's nice.
Subscription. The human show.
Nah, I love it.
Man, that win. That win.
Back to the turnover.
Literally cry.
I don't have much sensible people on the board.
I don't know what to say, but you guys are so fun and it's so funny to me. It's so funny.
Thank you.
Come. Subscribe me on the human show.
And on that note, and on that note, don't forget to subscribe to the Caribbean District Human Show channel, the YouTube channel, guys. No, all right. Can I have a round of applause for the old school dance on me? Okay, thank you. And now I invite LG Giselle Reed of Division 1 of Key Club Jamaica to lead us in our next activity.
Everyone. Yes, I don't think I can top that. But now we'll be doing some Jamaican proverbs. I'm El Giselle Reed from Division 1 Key Club Jamaica, as was just stated. So for this one is called Finish the Proverb. So I'll start it and you will say what comes next. So let's go. Self-praise, Anno.
Recommendation.
That's correct. Finger never say look here, him say.
Look there.
Look yonder. I'll take that one. Now wait till drum beat before you give.
Applause.
Now wait till drum beat before you.
Grind your ox.
That's correct. If you get your hand in a devil mouth.
Take time, dry it out.
That's correct. Pick a hide him foot when him ear.
What's that?
Peacock hide him foot when him ear.
Bout him tail.
That's correct. You're afraid for eye.
Yes, you cannot eat head.
Oh, look. Oh.
Yes, you're not for name head. That's correct.
You never name head.
Yes. Fire there must tail.
Him think a cool breeze.
Think a cool breeze. By the way, anyone knows what these proverbs mean?
Some of them.
I hear them in my life.
Only one.
All right. When double check you,
Baby short fit you.
Baby short fit you.
Baby short fit you.
That's correct. You shake man hand.
You don't
shake
know
him
him
heart.
You don't know him
That's
heart.
You don't shake him heart, you don't know him heart, yes.
Right.
But one bad morning.
Can't come
good
good
evening. That's correct. You all your Proverbs. Big blanket make man.
Sleep late. Aye.
Sleep late.
Yes. What sweeter mouth?
What sweeter?
Sweeter to the heart.
Round belly.
Hotter belly. And let's switch it up. What bitter to the mouth?
Sweet for the heart, man, I know.
What bitter to the mouth, sweet for the belly. You know, them always say thirsty tastes bad when you put it in your mouth, but when you reach your belly, it's good for you. I don't believe that, but okay.
Same.
Come for drink milk. Me
No
no
come
for
for
milk.
cow.
Me come for cow.
Want all?
Lose all.
Long run? Trouble there, bush?
Something, scratch it out.
And Nancy can't come my yard.
Can't come my yard.
Yes, I'll take that. Wanty.
Get in a wanty.
Pound a fret cap here.
Ounce a dot.
Correct.
Ounce a debt and a dot. Debt.
That's correct. No buy puss.
In a bag.
One hand.
Can't clap.
Yes, but the one I was looking for is one hand wash the other, but that's a proverb as well. When man belly full,
I'm not hungry.
Let me see.
him broke pot.
Him broke pot.
That makes sense. When man belly full, no mug, no broke.
No coffee, no throwaway.
That's correct.
No coffee, no dash way.
And
every puss are there 6 o'clock.
Every puss have him 4 o'clock. All right. You spread your bed hard.
You lie down on it hard.
Yes. When goat do? What the goat do?
Huh?
Come on.
What the goat do?
Goat?
Yes. The kid follow. What the goat do? The kid follow. This is like set good example for your kids. They will follow the bad ones. So you never see smoke.
Without fire.
Good friend better than?
Pocket money.
Talk truth. Before good food while?
Belly boss.
And everything will come from above.
A blessing.
And that's where I end. It was fun. Back to you.
Nice.
Very good.
That was the Kiwanian segment.
I was just about to say the Kiwanians just had the list. They had the list. LG Giselle shared the list with them and they just spin it off.
Trust me.
No, not true.
He's coming up in school.
Oh God.
No, sir.
Remember the Ekiwanians are the young people, you are the old people.
Understood. I will take that one and run with it. Thank you very much, LG Giselle and Key Club Division 1. So guys.
Who got up to the library?
Pardon?
Who got up to the library first?
My team.
She mean the scavenger hunt. No, the scavenger hunt, sorry. What do you call it? Escape room.
Oh,
right.
God.
Escape room.
I forgot because you're not supposed to steal things. But I'm going to invite CP Quiana to just come and tell us who was the winner of the escape room challenge.
So our winner of our escape room is the team Wagwan with the CKI and her members.
Wagwan! That's us! Yeah, Delia! Uh-oh!
No, check again.
Go here! Wagwan!
I think that was a mishap for real, DA. No,
I second that Olympia and Trudy.
Oh,
I
we
second
were
that.
out and back.
Judy, it's okay if you can't take silver. It's okay. Yeah, no, all right, I got it.
It's the fact that she could come 6 for me.
Never that.
Oh, guys, be
Thank
nice.
you very much. And we will sing the national anthem at when we have been handed our trophy.
Okay, so my Circle Kers, my Caribbean District Circle Kers, they know that we have an Olympian in our midst. But not only do we have Olympians in our midst, we have recording artists in our midst. And one such recording artist / Olympian, LG Trudian, right?
Hi guys. I just want to show you guys my medals. This is the gold. You're going to see it very soon, how I won
Very
this.
soon.
This is the bronze. You know, we don't really talk much about this one, but it's still there and it's Olympic medals. Jamaican colors, you know. Yeah. Thanks.
Right? So we have our next entertainment piece. This is a reggae music group. Let's see how far LG Trudian is going to run, right? Let's see how far LG Trudian is going to run. I think LG Karen is in this one too as well, you know. LG Karen, this is your group, right?
Why yeah, madam?
Guys, this piece is amazing. And here you go with the reggae group.
See it yet? Oh.
You know what is the thing? The thing is, our young people today have forsake the good old music with this boogie yaga foolishness, but this pan this pan bed and this pan floor and pan wall. Una mosquito hour.
Right now, yeah, middle school are the real thing right now. Middle school are where the thing there right now. When you hear Romy Vergo start playing, brother, a mood song that, you know. Yeah, that about old school.
You don't even know about song. Can't ball in a life, man. You don't know. Can't beat coffee.
A tea-bag girl the way must see coffee or Milo association. Yeah. You're foolishness them sing.
Alright. But could hear when I hear all it seven now.
Alright. Mr. Selector come here for me, they come play the berries, man. I tired to tell you young people say the type of music we don't listen to are foolishness. Mr. Selector, play that berry man for me.
Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days. Remember the songs used to make you rock away. Those were the days when love used to rain.
Those were the days used to make you rock away. Square, pull up, Selector, right, Joe?
Alright, brother. I'll show you one song now, brother. It's a feel like people who just open your business, you know. You know, sometimes say, yo, breeze out now, brother. Breeze out now. See it, yeah?
Murder.
Chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you no leave people business? I said, don't people business. Good God, I tell you about.
Nothing near gap, nothing nearby your place won't fix up. Why you no allow people business? Leave people business alone.
Where will you go? Breeze man, show your music.
Done and everybody touch road. Oh, maybe gonna start pull up in a fast car, yeah. your heart state, now no vacancy. Last time see up on FaceTime, chatting up the place, bout in our relationship. Me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my person.
Then I read it up on this, cause both song and music and this and that and race boat for run.
What you say? Which one are the racing boat for run right now, Julie?
Shelly and both for go give them a lens.
Lens?
Yeah.
Make we take it in.
Girl, I go run around.
Olympic champion in Beijing, Olympic champion in London. The climax of day 3 is almost upon us. Wherever you're watching this in the world, whatever time zone you're on, stay with us. This could be very, very special.
Run, I better run. Run, I better run. But I never wanna see your face again.
We can all come together and make the conclusion that any version of reggae is good reggae. Whether you want to go somewhere, whether you want to come from somewhere, or whether you want to rock away. At the end of the day, reggae is reggae.
Right there, sir.
Right here.
One. Happy
Independence Day.
That's great. Congrats, Judy.
Guys, that was the first time I ever see LG Trudy and run.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. It's been a very long Olympic Games, to come out and have to represent Jamaica, because that's what we do here. We have to fight through it all. Sometimes they're jumping on the bush like Kareem, but we pushed through. We did it, and now we're Olympians. Thank you.
Guys, it's the first I ever see LG Trudy and run here. First, and I've known her for quite some time. And I'm surprised that it's not 2 left foot she have.
Miranda, she's a track star.
Come, you know, say you're shady though. You're shady, you know.
It's very funny that he's over here shady and he's not from Palm.
Right. But as I said, it's the first time I ever see her run, and she run and come first and third in a race by herself. Such people, many other people cannot achieve that wonderful feat.
I was running against the clock, Gov. And I told it was a record.
Sorry, it was a record.
Exactly. Nobody could compete because they can't compare.
Okay. All right. Noted. Understood. Okay. I'm going to run somewhere too, and hopefully I will break some record. Probably run faster than LG through them, but you guys don't have to let her know. So that was our reggae music group. That was entertainment from our reggae music group. And as LG Karen said, no matter what the form of reggae is, it's amazing. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to say, but as President Janet said in the beginning, the party done. She prophesied the party finishing. But before the party, finishes, are there any announcements? Are there any notices?
Any what?
Huh?
What did you ask?
Oh no. No, I didn't say anything.
Announcement.
Jesus God, here we go.
A terrible way to die. A terrible way to die.
A terrible way to tell the truth. A terrible way to die.
Announcement.
We stole your cup. We stole your cup. We have no
need for your
goal now. Take it away, Governor Kyle.
And done?
If you said the word again, we'll sing again. No problem.
That was not singing. That was boring, guys. I've taught you better than this. But, yeah. Are there any notices from any arms or any legs, any body parts of the K family? This is your opportunity to just invite everyone out to whatever event you are having or whatever. The floor is now open. Yes. Yes.
Life not nice for you.
No.
Life don't nice for you.
No. We're going to take President Danique from the UMO now.
Hi, good night, everybody. I must say this was a very eventful session. I haven't laughed this hard in a while. But come out on Sunday at 7. We'll be having our karaoke. Lovely. I thank you for that. First VP Jacon. We'll be having our karaoke night Jamaican edition. We won't say anything more because we don't want to spoil the surprise. So just come with your vibes and your enthusiasm and let us just mash up the place. All right. So Sunday at 7.
Thank you very much, President Danique. Are there any other notices?
Yeah, go. I have my notices. Stop that. All right, so guys, the Paradise Division will be hosting Recharge Workshop 1.0, and that is next week Thursday coming, August the 12th, 2021 at 6 p.m. And we have some great international as well as local Caribbean speakers. First up is International Trustee Jonathan, who will be talking to us about cyberbullying and online etiquette. Then we have International Trustee Chelsea Jordan, who will be talking to us about membership and retention. And our own Governor Kyle Nunes from the Caribbean District of CKI, who will be talking to us about service. So you guys can't miss this. You have to come. You have to show up. You have to show up because we will be recharged. Big up on yourself.
Good night, everyone. So this is LG Division 1, TCAP Jamaica. Our division has empowerment session every month, and we will be having it this month, August 21st at 4 p.m. I'll share the information later, closer towards the date, and LG Trudy, and I'll send you the poster and the link, and you can just share that with your members for me, please, and thank you. Blessings.
I have an notice.
Oh, okay.
So hi everybody, good evening again. So the Palm Division of CKI is having our first back to school drive, and we're now collecting items. It's for a primary school, it's for primary school students, children. If you are in Barbados, you can reach out to DCP or Divisional Secretary Nyla or your club president. If you are in St. Lucia, you can reach out to President Sana. And if you are, yeah, sorry about that. If you're in St. Lucia, you can reach out to President Latana. And if you're in Jamaica, you can reach out to your club president, myself, or DC Alonzo. We're collecting books, Play-Doh, crayons, not where the wig is put on. You know, this is Trudian now. This is not artist or Olympian. This is just LG Trudian. Thank you.
I'm sure we see the Olympics, the Olympian right next to your name. Sweet. Right.
Separate the art from artists. We're doing that today. Thank you. Right now, yeah. So just if you have any donations at all, you can reach out to myself. I'll send my number in the chat for those of you guys who don't have it. But yes, thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much, LG Tridian. President Xavier.
All right, so good night, everyone. It was a great meeting, by the way, enjoying myself. So I don't know why Karen forgot it.
the Paradise Division is having our back to school drive as well. We're taking donations up to August the 20th, so we can donations range from different school supplies to cash donations as well. You can reach out to the LG or any of the Paradise Club presidents. That's myself, President Todd from IUC, President Kalia from Sharkey Teachers College, or President Chris from the GC Foster College. So if you're interested in donating, and you can reach out to any of us here. So thank you.
Thank you, President Xavier. Are there any other notices? Okay.
I'm surprised the Kiwanis clubs don't have much. Nor the key clubs.
Any notices from our Kiwanians and key clubbers? DP Judith, you have any notices for us?
Just to say that Kiwanis Club of South St. Andrew has an ongoing book drive where we're seeking to collect novels and inspirational books as we seek to assist the teenagers who are in the prisons. That's the South Camp Juvenile Center and the Rio Cobre with some reading materials. So it's motivational books and some good reading materials for them. We're on a drive for books at this time. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, DP Judith.
You're welcome.
Any other notices? Go ahead, Vicky.
Okay, I'm a person doing the action plan for the Nicola. She has said that we have to do a clothing drive. We did clothing drive. That was last year, but we're doing different activities.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Vicky. There being no other notices. Oh, I'm here. Hearing me?
So I just wanted to remind everyone that the register is in the chat. So I'm kindly asking for everyone to just go into the chat and click the link and go ahead and fill out that register. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, DS. So guys, just the link is in the chat for the register, so you can just sign that. Now, yes, so it has been an absolute pleasure. The Caribbean District deems it a pleasure to host its, first KFAM rally. We had a little bit of bumps along the way, but all in all, it was a very good evening. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out. Those of you on YouTube, those of you that were on our Google Meet platform, those of you here, those that came and left, thank you so very much. It was an amazing evening, and you can look out for the next KFAM rally all the way in November, Kiwanis Family Month. That one promises to be bigger and better, and hopefully it can be in a hybrid format, physical and virtual, where everybody can come together, socialize, have fun and fellowship, all in the name of the K. So thank you very much. Now, before I terminate, please stand, or please be at attention for the playing of the Jamaican National Anthem.
Thank you. Group 3.
Happy Independence Day, Jamaica, once again. And hold on 1 minute, DCP. And I would just like to terminate our first KFAM rally here at 9:37 Eastern and Atlantic Standard Time and 8:37 Jamaica or Central Standard Time. Thank you for coming on. Now, before you leave, persons who can turn on their cameras, please turn on your cameras so we can get a screenshot of everyone for our district Instagram page. Is that everybody? Hey, this never after. Okay. Anybody else?
Okay, smile on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Dear Leo, thanks for playing the national anthem while I receive my award.
Stop the recording now.
Hey,
Stop the recording.
give thanks for